to do as much as we can to protect as many babies as fast as we can is the approach.
With Republicans holding the majority in both Minnesota's House and Senate, pro-life groups are calling on lawmakers to act on some of their top priorities in 2017. Scott Fischbach, executive director of Minnesota Citizens Concerned for Life, says he has high hopes for Republicans and Democrats alike to move on some key issues.
And those are things like a ban on taxpayer funding of abortion, trying to get licensing and inspection for abortion clinics, possibly moving on the ban on dismemberment abortions here in Minnesota, but that might also happen on the federal level as well.
Fischbach says contrary to the popular narrative of pro-choice advocates, licensing and inspecting abortion clinics is in the interest of women's health.
Almost all outside surgical centers, like if you're going to get a cataract done or you're going to have some outpatient surgery, they're all licensed, they're all inspected here in Minnesota. But abortion centers, unfortunately, are not.
Fischbach says that while Republicans may hold the majority in the House and Senate, the bills still have to be signed on by Democratic Governor Mark Dayton, whose Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith served as Vice President of Public Affairs for Planned Parenthood of Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota.
As the Lieutenant Governor, she holds great sway with the governor, and that's a problem for us.
Republican State Representative Deb Keel is said to be the lawmaker introducing legislation in the coming weeks to address the licensing and inspection of abortion clinics, but did not respond to confirm this. Alpha News reached out to NARAL Pro-Choice Minnesota to get their response, to which they said, NARAL Pro-Choice Minnesota has consistently opposed legislation that infringes on women's reproductive health care decision-making. For continued legislative coverage, subscribe at alphanewsmn.com. For Alpha News, I'm Julia Aaron.